What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to the FPL video. Today we're going to be going through the best captain's choice for game week 36 for this FPL season 2020-2021. My name is Mo. This is my channel FPL Inkling, and I'll be going through all the best captaincy choices, stats, insights, the reason why I've chosen these kind of players for my choice for this game week. So stay tuned and we'll go through all the rationale and the decisions behind my choices for this game week. Is this your first time to my channel? Welcome, guys. If you've hit the subscribe button already, thank you so much. If you haven't, please hit the subscribe button, help me grow my channel. I'm looking to hit 500 subscribers before the end of this season, which is only a couple of game weeks left now. If I can get there, I'll win a bet against one of my best mates and I'll win a PS5. So please hit the subscribe button and be part of this channel. Help support me to give you guys the best content for FPL and insights to make you the best manager for the game itself. Plus, if you've been here before, welcome back, guys. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do and join the FPL Inkling family. And also, if you want to get the latest notifications of when I do release my content, why not hit the bell icon, get the latest notifications, and you guys can be tuned in to my content as soon as I release it. So let's begin, guys, with my choices. So I've got 5 candidates that I'm going to be going through in terms of the best captaincy choices for me for game week 36. How is everyone? How has game week 35 gone for you? Did you get the results you were looking for? Did you get it overall? Well, so far, this is how it's looking for me. Still got 10 game week players to go, but no harm in us getting stuck in and choosing options for the next game week. So let's get started. So my first game week choice, for my first captaincy choice for this game week, guys, is going to be Mohamed Salah. So the reason why I've chosen Mo Salah is the fact that, I've been watching him for the last couple of game weeks. I've watched him very closely, even over the Champions League, kind of quarterfinals that he played as well. For me, I think he's shown some really good form. And the fixtures, if you look at it for him, which I'll go through with you now, let me show you his fixtures, barring the United game, which is to be played, but we're talking about game week 36, which is West Brom. Look at the fixtures that you have ahead of him for him. So you've got West Brom away, who are already relegated, so they probably only have their pride to play for. Burnley away now. Playing away at Turf Moor isn't the easiest of grounds to play, but Liverpool generally have a good record there. And I think with the fact that they have the kind of the incentive to get into the Champions League, then Salah is probably one of those players that's definitely going to show up to make sure that they achieve there. And they've also got Crystal Palace at home for the last game of the season. They may have a crowd there. They may have some fans back in the Kop. So what better to finish off a season with a Mo Salah special. And in regards to, if we look at what he's got over the last 5 game weeks, so I can go through some of his stats for you. So he's got 3 goals with 1 assist, so it gives him a total returns of 4 returns. His total points is 31 points. So you can see that slowly but surely he's starting to show some kind of form. He's hit 20 goals already this season. He didn't hit that last season, so he's already got 1 more goal than last season. His assists are down from last year, so he had 10 last year, where he's only got 5 now. But you can never write off Salah. There might be a double-digit game week score around the corner. And looking at these fixtures, I don't see a reason why he cannot achieve this. So that's why, for me, he is going to be my number 1 captaincy choice for this game week, going into game week 36. At number 2, I have picked out Dominic Calvert-Lewin, or DCL, as you guys like to call him. So he's owned by 30.6% of managers. His price is 7.6 mil. He's achieved already 157 points this season, so he's crossed the 150 points mark, which is really impressive for Calvert-Lewin. He had that really impressive start to the season where he scored in every single game in the first 5 game weeks, and he had 8 goals in the first 5 game weeks. So far. So looking at who he's got this weekend, so I can show you guys his fixtures. So he is playing Sheffield United in game week 36, and then followed by Wolves and Man City. So they seem pretty reasonable fixtures for him. Obviously in game week 38 they're playing Man City, so it might be a bit of a kind of how can I proposition this? The right word isn't weakened, it's probably rotated Man City side, because at that time they probably would have won the Premier League. They want to give the youngsters or players who haven't played as much kind of a run in or a run out on the field. Plus, they want to keep their players fit and fresh for the Champions League final, which they'll obviously be playing against Chelsea as well. So for me, DCL seems like a good option. Recently, he's hit some really good form, so I can go through some stats with you as well before the Sheffield United game. Now, for me, Sheffield United clearly have the weakest defence in the league itself. They haven't been in that great form. They're already relegated. They don't look like half the side they were last season under Chris Wilder. Do I honestly believe that Sheffield will come back up to the Premier League? You know, they'd have to do some major overhaul, buy some real investment in players. But there's no doubt they can probably bounce back up. So, you know, Norwich will bounce back up immediately, Watford. So there's no reason why they can't. But in terms of DCL, they'll have to worry about him before they worry about the Championship and returning. He's got 3 goals and 0 assists, so 3 returns in total, 27 points in the last 5 games that he's contributed in. And you guys can see his fixtures there as well. So, you know, he's an aerial threat. You've got players like Sigurdsson, Richarlison, James Rodriguez, who play amazing through balls, over-the-top crosses. And, you know, with a player like him, I don't see a reason why he can't be someone who can be trusted to be the captain. So that's why I brought him into my captaincy choice for this week, for Game Week 36, guys. So he might be a good shout to bring in, and he might be one of the most popular captaincy choices as well. And at number 3, after a very, very long time, I'm going to be bringing in Raheem Sterling. Now, Sterling scored in the last game week against Chelsea, albeit he did kind of like take the ball off Aguero's feet himself. But I've watched him very closely over the League Cup final. I saw him in the Champions League. I've seen him in the last game that he played against Chelsea. He's starting to show some kind of form again. He's really really starting to show his kind of like, you know, ability from last season, kind of like his form that he's shown over the last couple of campaigns. And you can never write Sterling off. He's always one game away from a massive game haul. And he's a differential as well. So he's owned by 4.5% of managers, 11 mil in price. He's already hit 147 points this season. And his fixtures, let's go through it. He's got Newcastle away, which again, if they're going to rotate some of the players from original, then why not Raheem Sterling? The last 5 game weeks that he's played within, he's got 1 goal and 1 assist, which is 15 points only, but he's made, the majority of them have been kind of like sub-appearances as well. So that's the reason why I've picked him out. Could be a great differential, can help raise your ranking if it does come off. And City are out there to prove a point and score more goals. They haven't won the league just yet, so maybe they'll be a bit frustrated after their performance last week at home. They really wanted to win that game and kind of solidify their chances for the title, but they haven't, so watch out. It could be this game week where Sterling kind of gets a return for you and makes your team stand out. And number 4, it's going to be good old Patrick Bamford. So Patrick Bamford's owned by 38.6% of managers. Now that did come down over the last game week because a lot of people like myself as managers brought in Iheanacho because he had a double game week. So I've taken out Iheanacho for this game week and I've brought in Patrick Bamford myself. So he's got 175 points, which is phenomenal. He's only 6.3 mil. And just look at these fixtures for the next couple of game weeks. All green, Burnley away, followed by Southampton away and West Brom at home. So it's clearly all fixtures where I'm expecting him to get a return. He's showing some signs of form again as well. Had a good game against Tottenham, got a goal. So you can see he's got 1 goal and 1 assist in the last 5 games that he's played. He's got 17 points. I'm hoping for the best for him to really go big. So he's probably on my radar as well for being captain as well for this game week. But Leeds, one thing I have to respect about Bielsa and Leeds themselves, this whole season they played the same way. Yes, they've been smashed on some occasions by 4, 5, 6 goals, but do you know what? That's what's made him so special. I hope he stays. I hope Bielsa stays. I hope Bamford stays next season, and I hope Leeds stay in the Premier League because I think the Premier League is a lot more entertaining with Leeds in it than without it. So for me, Bamford is going to be in there. I am tempted to give him the captain's armband for this game week after Salah. At number 5, I'm going to say Harry Kane now. He's owned by 43.6% of managers, 11.8 mil in price, 222 points this season. His game week fixtures is Wolves at home for this game week, and then he's got Aston Villa and Leicester. Now, he's dropped off a bit of form recently. That's probably because the whole Spurs team have dropped off on a bit of form. But if we were to go through some of his stats for the last 5 game weeks, you know, this season really got 21 goals. 13 assists. He's looking for the golden boot this season, but he's got 2 goals and no assists in the last 5 game weeks he has played. So maybe it's a time for him to come back with a bang and get some points and returns. So that's why I put him in at number 5, as you can never really kind of write off Harry Kane from like a captaincy option. So that's my captaincy choices, guys, for game week 36 for FPL. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know who you guys have thought of. Are these the players that you guys are looking at as well? Have I missed anyone who's on your radar? Let me know. So let me know if you enjoyed this video. Hit the subscribe button to hit and be part of the FPL INKLING channel. Hit the like button if you like this video. Leave me some comments, guys. Contact me on YouTube here on my videos. You can contact me on my Twitter handle and Instagram as well, which is below. Join the league. Be part of the FPL INKLING lead. Let me know who your best captaincy choices are, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next videos, which is going to be top 5 picks, followed by team selection, and obviously going to be the deadline stream just before we have the deadline at the end of the week. Have a great game week, guys. See you soon.